What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Orko. Welcome back to my channel. Today we got another conspiracy theory TikTok compilation. Before we get into the video, man, like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get straight to it.
Capture this video of Paul Walker in between the supposed deadly car crash and going into hiding.
Well, that wasn't even me. It was some other dude. They thought it was me.
No, this is. Now you're playing with me.
Oh, I swear to God.
You swear? Okay.
They thought it was me, and it wasn't even me.
Now, what's interesting to me is not too long after that car crash, a certain person came onto the scene and all of a sudden started directing movies. A certain person by the name of Tim Ballard. Maybe you've heard of him. He directed The Sound of Freedom. And he resembles someone an awful lot. So much so that you barely realize there are two different faces there. And while you can change some things easily, like a beard and even the color of the eyes, and even haircuts and
Bro got a little tan on him, no. Bro got a little, if he put the tan on him with the beard, I see it.
Ear size can be manipulated. Sometimes there's just too many things to catch them all. Especially those pesky little birthmarks. To there, and to there, and to there.
No, that's crazy. Nigga, why is he recording that? Man, hell no, there's no way. Maybe my nigga just like, maybe he just mixed with ghoul. You know what I'm saying? If some nigga's mug is just chopped, my nigga, and there's no helping them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just mixed with ghoul. Maybe he half ghoul, half human. But to call him a demon face is low-key treacherous. That's crazy. I wouldn't even record nothing like this, because if you look over, my soul gonna leap out of my body. It got lipstick on? I ain't gonna lie, that was weird.
The show Empire is based off of Diddy's life. This is a theory, so don't try coming to sue me now. But when this show came out in high school, at first I thought it was about Jay-Z. Then as I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, this shit might be about Diddy. There's a lot of similarities. You got the son that he wasn't born in the streets or in the struggle, but he want to be a gangster rapper, rapping about that lifestyle. You got the firstborn son who's his right-hand man. You got the son that is his son, but he doesn't view him as his son because he's gay, right? Why? The son that wasn't born in the streets but want to be a gangster rapper, his right-hand man. If you watch the 50 Cent doc, when they went into the bathroom and shot that dude, Justin the firstborn, that's his right hand.
Wait, bro. See, I gotta watch the 50 Cent doc. I ain't even watched it, man. Let me know, man, if I should watch the 50 Cent doc, if it's trash or not, man. Write it in the comments, because I don't like to waste my time. You feel me?
And man, the son that isn't technically his son, but he views him as a son. There's a lot of similarities. And I think after watching the 50 Cent doc, that Cookie is supposed to be Diddy's mom. But in the show, they made it his wife. You know, they can't be too similar. It's loosely based off his life. And look, watch. In the show, Lucius kills his best friend, a chubby dude named Bunky. Who does Diddy allegedly kill? His best friend, Biggie.
Nah.
I'm telling you, I'm cooking right now. I'm telling y'all right now. Yo, this shit might be for real. When I was a kid, I was like, yo, this might be about Diddy. Like, you know, but then they always said, nah, it's not true. But after watching that 50 Cent doc, yo, this shit might be for real. I'm telling ya, watch Empire and then go watch the 50 Cent Diddy doc. That shit is for real. There's a lot of similarities, I'm telling y'all.
Parents around America are turning against 6-7 because they think it's a demonic chant. So here's the whole conspiracy theory that this Gen Alpha trend is actually demonic. So 6-7.
All right, so look, about this 6-7 stuff, this shit is like a drug, bro, at this point. This is crazy. I got my little niece running around here saying this shit, nigga, and I don't understand it. I hope this is not what this really is, because this is sick, whoever started this, bro.
is this viral like Gen Alpha
It's
meme
annoying
that
and
all the
it's
kids
sick.
will do to rile each other up, and it's taking over the world. But if you ask anyone, they kind of just say it doesn't mean anything. Or that's what they want you to think, and it's actually much darker. Because according to this conspiracy theory, allegedly the 6'7" trend is based off a song called Doot Doot 6'7" by this rapper Skrilla. Now Skrilla, his Wikipedia says that he practices Santeria, which sometimes involves animal sacrifice. You know, and there's photos of him here with these animals. Who knows what happened to them afterward? There's this goat, there's this chicken, a photo of him with this seemingly bereaved turkey. There's also allegedly a photo of him with a headless animal, like a goat or something, but I've only seen the blurry version, but people are talking about it. And to further prove some satanic imagery is the mask that he's always seen wearing. They're pretty dark and demonic in their imagery, but it's just a part of his brand. I mean, and all of his cover arts are pretty damn satanic for songs like Underworld and The Demon and Baby Demon and the one up there. You know, they might be onto something. And apparently he sacrifices these animals to feed whatever god he's worshiping, and in return he gets like fame and riches from these sacrifices. And apparently everyone's saying 6'7" across the world, they're actually doing a chant that feeds whatever he's worshiping, and like he's happy that everyone is chanting it. In his Genius interview, he explained how he came up with 6'7", and he said right before he went to the studio to record it, he got in a car crash. So I guess that's the mindset he was in, and the lyrics say, I know he dying, 6'7", oh my god, I just bipped right on the highway, skirt, ah. I don't know what that means. It could be based on this, other people say it's based on basketball players whose height is 6'7", or it just means nothing, but what do you think?
There's a theory that public schools aren't just taking pictures of students, they're feeding a much bigger system that nobody's talking about. Every single year, schools bring in these random third-party companies to take high-definition photos of millions of kids. And when you really stop to think about it, it's kind of strange. Most parents don't question it. We sign a form, send our kid in a clean shirt, and never think twice. But if you actually look into who owns some of these companies, that's where people online start freaking out. Because when you follow the money, you don't end up at a small photography studio, you end up at a massive data firm, corporations with investments in facial recognition, AI training, and digital identity systems. And suddenly parents online are like, why does a data company want a perfectly lit, perfectly framed, high-resolution photo of my 7-year-old? Here's where the theory gets unsettling. These companies don't just take the photo, they store it, they process it, some even claim legal ownership of every image they capture. And when parents ask them to delete it, a few have literally said no, because that picture is now part of their system. So people are asking, is this really about school pictures, or are schools quietly helping build the next generation of facial data sets, starting with our children? I'm not saying it's true, but with how fast digital surveillance is growing, it's not as far-fetched as you think. Stay weird.
Why is the entrance to fame the entrance to your asshole? I don't understand that. It's a lot of other stuff somebody could do to be valuable. Why?
What does he mean by that? Huh? I'm at a loss for words. The entrance to fame is your asshole?
I beg your pardon?
Elaborate.
You want everybody's assholes. It got to be some type of occult magic, some type.
It is an obsession. I can't even speak right now because this shit got me flabbergasted. It is an obsession. God damn, bro. It is an obsession with anuses, bro. For real. It's kind of it's real strange behavior.
The energy they get by going in your ass, that gotta be it. So why all these gays ain't getting rich then? Because gays, they like it anyway.
Pause.
So if the interest is my asshole, I'm doing that for free anyway. Why is it only the straight guys? You know what I'm saying? Because imagine you do it and they say, okay, I got this tape on you, I'm blackmail you. You say, so what? Put it out. Well, the blackmail is now gone. So it got to be something more than that.
Because the straight male is going to be more judgmentative about that lifestyle. Yeah. And if they're a part of it, it's like, nigga, it's more power for them if they can make you go against your own morals and stuff like that. Very cruel.
It's about power.
Exactly. On the
That's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, unless you got drugged and woke up against your will, there's no way to feel sorry for you. And then once you hear all these stories in Hollywood, what y'all still going to these parties drinking for anyway? Man, unless you BYOB, come with my own bottle and I ain't putting it down.
I agree.
And even with the bottle, you know what be the stories you heard. So why would you want to be intoxicated around this anyway. If you know what's going on,
my thing is this: if you already know,
he's speaking real.
Stuff that's going on.
He's speaking real shit.
Why are you even showing up?
Exactly.
This is sick because I didn't realize it. What's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip?
Yeah,
okay.
that's my go-to.
My favorite cookie is Oreos.
Okay.
I didn't know this. Oreos, bro,
Uh-huh.
are satanic.
What? In what
Come
way?
on, man, not the Oreos.
Yo, check this out.
No way, you're gonna ruin Oreos.
No, this is going viral. So, pretty much, there was this person, and they study symbols. You know Da Vinci Code, and the guy that studies symbols and shit.
Yeah.
This guy studies like symbols and religious symbols specifically.
No way.
So, if you think about it, on an Oreo, you know how that pattern's on the front?
It's like a checkerboard.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, I don't know.
Please don't tell me we eating demonic cookies. Please don't tell me I've been eating demonic cookies, man. This shit has to stop.
Catches your eye, but you never really decipher like what is this pattern.
Yeah.
Check this out, bro.
No way.
So
man.
this is viral, fam. This is viral.
Isn't it like a checkerboard? I swear it is.
Look. So the cross on the Oreo is a satanic cross. This is a satanic cross right here. So you see the top like this?
Whoa.
And then so they're saying like you know the Freemason compass?
Yeah.
It's also this part of the Oreo, like the triangle. And then hold on. See, this is where it gets interesting. Cause now there's like stars and shit, but also
let me see the stars. Where are the stars? Describe
right there. It makes a star out of the triangle.
Bro, show us.
Fuck.
But also, I know it seems like a coincidence, but at the same time, what would this design be?
Yeah.
Now, this is where it gets even crazier. The word Oreo. What the fuck does that mean, bro? What the fuck does Oreo mean?
What does it mean, bro?
Where'd they come up with that name?
I don't even know.
Chips Ahoy? Chocolate chips, right?
Yeah.
Oreo, what is that?
What does it mean?
The word Oreo originates from an ancient Greek and Egyptian term, Orias, and that is an Egyptian serpent that people used to worship.
Bro, what?
And Teresa, they all know each other. Everybody knows each other. If you sit down on Facebook and just keep digging, everybody knows each other. Even the mom that came out, did you see the video where the lady came out and she said, "That's my daughter in the casket." She said out of her own mouth, "I used to live down the street from where Teresa is living right now." She said that. They went to the same church. And Rob, like I said, he's on the Justice League, and he's down there. He knows.
Nobody really, they only speak of Kanika. Nobody speaks of Antonia Evans.
So basically, look.
Who is, since you have the information, who is she?
Antonia Evans is 48 years old. She is the daughter of Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara reached out to children and was like, "Look, man, that's my daughter in there." Because you have to remember, they took everything out of Tanika's body. Everything, from the brain, everything down to the bones. Cremated her. And then so now we need a body to put in the casket. That's not Tanika. It's just not.
They did
And I'm
what
saying,
now?
if you really pay attention, think about it. How is there a girl walking in a hallway when people you're literally adding people into the video footage? The news is wicked. The mom never comes out. She hasn't said anything about this. She's not.
Miss Barbara hasn't? Is that who you're talking about, Miss Barbara?
I'm talking about Teresa. Miss Barbara came out and told us that was her daughter. But the reason why she did it is because she wants more money. She wants more money. She just wants more money.
It's sad.
And it's really hard.
It's a sad world.
For people that have not watched a lot of these videos, it's gonna be hard. Now, this is what I do. When I watch Chosen's video, he comes up with receipts. I always check for myself. Always. I came out of my pocket to get information, to make sure that what he's saying is accurate. It is accurate.
What do you mean you came out of your pocket? You paid?
I've actually paid. I paid for the 36-hour footage. I'm sorry, I think it's 72-hour footage. I paid for that footage when they put it out. They sold people that footage. They made a lot of money off of it.
They sold people
They made a lot of money off of this. But if you just take a look, this doesn't make any sense.
Shit.
And this is so crazy to the point to where.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1000% believe in? Here's one. The Miami Mall Bayside incident that they conveniently tried to sweep under the rug. I think about it on a regular basis. I went down too many rabbit holes and I feel like they lied about each and everything that had something to do with that. So on New Year's Day 2024, over 50 cop cars and over 100 officers go to Miami Mall because they say that teens were fighting. Again, this is New Year's Day. Everybody and their mother seen what was going on TikTok. You had people get on this app and say what they saw. I'm not gonna say what they saw because I don't want this video taken down. You had people make video packed with information and those videos are gone. You have people telling you exactly what they saw that day, what type of things they saw that day, and those videos are gone. And in every video that I saw, they said nothing about a fight. Mind you, there were a couple people who recently made videos and said that they were there. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Listen to this man right here.
I was there at the Bayside Mall with my family.
Listen.
And we all saw exactly what happened. Don't pay attention to a lot of the videos that are out there. I feel like a lot of people are trying to use this for clout. But what happened, we all saw what happened, and it's pretty serious. It's been a few days, but our whole family's processing it. But I think we've kind of accepted that we were a part of this weird experience.
I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna break it up. This is gonna be a long video. Pay attention. Listen to what he says.
My nephew, he's autistic, so he was pointing behind us.
Listen.
And he was saying "blanky," which he'll usually say whenever he feels unsafe or scared. And he was pointing behind us. So me and my brother, we look behind us, and then we see these 3, 9, 10 foot tall.
He said 3, 9 feet tall. And 10 feet tall. Yeah, okay.
Against that,
look at how many police came to break up a fight. A simple fight. I need you
don't
to
take
look
50
at
cops.
all of those police.
They're coming from everywhere.
Now, if you zoom in, you will be able to see. So you're telling me that all of those police are coming to break up a fight on New Year's Day? Come on now. It really don't make sense. So you have teenagers.
You know what's crazy about this though? Like, what did they tell the police? That's what I want to know. Because for 50 cops to show up, they had to tell them it was something crazy, bro. They didn't tell them it was a fight. So some of these cops probably know. Or they could have told them it was a mass. You feel me? You never know. But for 50 cops to pull up, yeah, that's crazy. Not for no fight.
Like no fireworks. And some people saying that teenagers will fight. Okay, no problem. If it's a group of teens, why was only 4 arrested? Now let me say this to you. People that were there made videos and said that they seen figures. We're just gonna call them figures. 8 to 10 feet tall. Multiple people said the same thing. So everybody's lying, right? Mind you, if you go back to any footage that you can find, because they wiped away a lot of footage, what they're saying that they're seeing, it looks exactly like that.
And low key, like, if you pull your phone out and record that, like, you crazy, bro. You a nut. There's no way you should pull your phone out and try to record what's going on. Like, you gotta skedaddle because, nigga, I'm out of there. There's no way I'm finna stay there and try to get footage of this. As soon as I see this shit, I'm out of there, bro. So it makes sense why nobody's recording this. You gotta be a nut to sit there and just record this going on, like, or a brave individual.
Needless to say, I cannot stop going down rabbit holes about this. I have been going down rabbit holes about this since it happened, and I'm gonna continue. Tell me what you think.
These cats are very, very, very intelligent. They don't read your. They literally can read your thoughts because they are telepathic. And cats read vibration. Cats read vibration way better than dogs do. You know what I'm saying? Cats read vibrations. They read energy fields. They can see your aura. They can see all that. Cats can. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like,
strange creatures.
cats don't just fuck with anybody neither. They not friendly. A cat ain't friendly at all. You gotta have the right vibration for that cat to come up on you. A cat will look at you like fuck you and keep going. Now a dog won't come up on you and wanna know what's to you. A cat will be like, shit, nigga, I ain't gotta know you, nigga. I don't know what you smell like, none of that, nigga. He'll look at your ass, keep going. You ain't never somebody's house with a cat, he ain't look at your ass, keep going. But then if your vibration right, he'll come up on you,
hey, them niggas is rude as hell, ain't they?
That mean your vibration right, you know what I'm saying? Rub up under you, put his scent up on you. His little tail, her little tail, and his little tail be sticking up, yeah, when you vibrating high. You know what I'm saying? Run all around you, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Love on you. But if you vibing low, that cat gonna look at you, keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's how they are.
Y'all know how when our skin turns green or when we wear copper or fake jewelry? Watch this.
So when you turn green from wearing that necklace or that ring or that bracelet or that watch too long, them earrings, you're exposing your true skin color.
Stay with me. Melanin and plants go through the same photosynthesis. We absorb the sun the same as plants do. The only difference we have with plants is that they have magnesium and we have iron. Now we know that our bodies are made up of a lot of water, almost 80%, 75. A lot of oxygen.
All right, so look, keep 100. I'm gonna keep 100 with y'all. I'm gonna keep 100 with y'all. I had some fake shit on one time, you know, in my younger days. And your boy turned green a little bit, man. Nigga, your boy's turning into the Hulk, nigga. And I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know you supposed to wear real, like, real jewelry. I never looked back, bro. I'm like, nah, I can't do this, bro. It's outlandish. Now your boy shit real, you know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, I can't put that fake shit on. Some people can, though. Some people can wear the fake shit and they'll never turn green. Me, I'm gonna get lucky.
What color does iron take when it's in water? That would explain why we are copper colored beings. Now when a leaf dies or falls in frequency, it turns the same color of our copper colored skin. It loses its green color. They also try to say that the green veins we see in our skin is just a trick of light. Now some babies are also born with green skin patches on them. And they didn't have no fake jewelry. And have y'all found it fascinating that babies don't have to drink water? You almost have to force them to drink it. Look, top 10 tips to get your kids to drink water to get them more exposed to this oxygen. And some people say that could be the reason why our bodies age. Because DNA passes down and stays alive forever because it's the magnesium that holds it together and keeps it alive, protects it. Now plants are green, they don't have iron, they have magnesium. Now we know in Egypt that Osiris is green. Yeah, green skin, immortality, magnesium. Even when we come out the womb, it says our bodies aren't suited for water for several months. Also, they can't tell where our genes originate. The civilizations that we built, the knowledge that we had. It is the oldest human DNA strain on Earth. What's in our skin is found in space. Y'all can say I'm crazy, but y'all know some of these aliens are different colors. We probably came to this planet with green skin.
Hey,
but y'all stay dangerous and let me know what y'all think.
This one's fire.
The government silenced him and kicked him off social media after he reported finding children backpacks and bones in the desert. The couple lives in a van on the US-Mexico border, and when they posted about their findings, it immediately went super viral. People thought that this could be leftovers from people trying to cross the border, but other people had darker suspicions.
We found this like little pond that's like north of an arroyo, and this thing is filled with kids' backpacks. And there's like if you dig down,
are they burying them?
Backpacks. There's little kids' backpacks here.
What?
Like there are kids fucking backpacks here.
Last October, they contacted the police because they found bones. And when the police never followed up, they contacted the FBI. They also post that they see strange cars and planes around the site that they live. He then made a post where he was like, I'm really trying to spread awareness. I don't want money. I just want people to know about this and us to try to figure out what it is.
Appreciate you guys making sure we're okay, but like I'm making a public declaration. Anyone that says we're trying to scam, anyone that says we're trying to do anything, I am not accepting any financial aid at this time at all. We're not going to let anyone try and accuse us of doing this for anything other than trying to get the word out there that this was weird. I don't even see how this got to be that big of a deal.
He posted this to over 100,000 followers. His account on here no longer exists.
Damn.
This is their Instagram Wiggins Wild World. They made a post saying that the FBI contacted them and pressured them to stop talking about it publicly.
we've already found possible migrant remains on our property, and we just got up to a spot that was eerie and crazy. There was a bunch of weird coincidences, and then all of a sudden we started finding exclusively, except for pair of boxers, exclusively kid stuff. And I don't mean like, oh, kid size, like a couple of boots were kid size, but everything we're finding was pink or purple, and like the pair of Jordans were pink sparkly Jordans, and like a pair of underwear that's like just disintegrated. Like the scariest thing of all of this is the nonchalant attitude and the leave it alone and don't fucking worry about it that's coming from the Americans, and especially the fucking border agents on here. Like, I do not understand why it's a big deal for us to look into something.
This is
like
heavy.
Legitimately, like you don't know. Like you guys don't know where we live. You don't know. You guys are saying it's a drop spot. There's no road. These people would have to walk an extra half mile to make it to a road that the car would have to turn around, go on a sketchy fucking road. Our road is terrible. Out of here onto a super, super busy, one of the like most populated gravel roads in Cochise County. Like if any of you guys are from Cochise County, if I said the name of this road, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's huge and it sucks. Like there's no way. Like this is a drop spot. I cannot imagine any of you guys that are border agents that have kids that are like, don't worry about it.
The couple was warned to stop and was told that there were going to be consequences if they continued speaking out about it. I couldn't find any of the videos that had the bones, but people were pointing out that the bones could have been from animals or deer, like questioning if they actually were what we think they are. But just the way that this was treated makes you think that like this is part of a larger operation in the desert region. Part 2 is already up. Come over here for longer freaky videos.
You know what I heard though? What? So being a night owl and being an early bird is actually a thing that happened way, way back, even in the beginning of civilization. Really? So it's not in everybody's gene, but certain genes and certain people inherited it that you're supposed to be a night owl and you're supposed to be awake really, really late at night.
Continuing, I wanted to warn you guys, your phones were being spied on. Click on this icon, then on more. If you see it, delete it immediately.
So back in the day, you can imagine, you have a campfire, we're all in the cave sleeping, and you're telling me nobody's gonna keep guard? Somebody had to keep guard. Now, and that was a very, very small portion of the population because there's so many dangers. There's could be like saber-toothed tigers, freaking dinosaurs if they were real.
No, real shit.
There were some creatures that could kill us, or even other people that could kill us if somebody wasn't awake. So the very, very small portion of those people were those people that were deemed as the night owls or the watchers, the protectors, right? It's pretty common in night owls right now. One of them being very creative.
Oh, really?
And very overthinking.
Yeah.
And bag it though. Why is that though? It's because we're awake at night.
Yeah, like you have to overthink, bro.
You have to overthink. You're stuck in your thoughts.
Not many people know this, but in the 1990s, there was a conspiracy theorist with a public access show where he ranted about crazy crackpot theories every single day, and nobody took him seriously. But then after he died, it turned out he was right about everything. In the late 80s and throughout the 1990s, there was a man named Clay Tiffany who had a public access TV show called Dirge of the Charlatans, where he would sit for hours on end and just rant and ramble about all kinds of conspiracy theories about elite government corruption within the city. He would talk about judges laundering money through nonprofits and NYPD officers falsifying crimes to throw people in jail, and members of the NYPD acting as roving gangs and enforcers for the mob. But then something happened to Clay Tiffany. In March of 1997, he was pulled over by an NYPD officer named Nick Tartagliani, who said that he had seen Clay Tiffany's show and wanted him to stop talking about the NYPD, and that he was connected to the mob, and if he didn't shut up, he would have him taken care of. Or at least this is what Tiffany claimed the following day on his show, where he talked about the incident. And as Clay Tiffany claims, the next day after this broadcast, Nick Tartagliani showed up at his house, threw him against his police cruiser, arrested him, and brought him in on some made-up disturbing the peace charge. But Clay Tiffany was not going to be bullied, and he would not give up. So the next several years on his show, he did a full investigation of Nick Tartagliani, sending in a bunch of requests with the Freedom of Information Act to the government to get documents about him. And he dug up a ton of dirt, like multiple police brutality reports, a bunch of excessive force complaints, and unexplained departures from dozens of his previous police jobs. And in response, Clay Tiffany claims that he was attacked and brutalized by Nick Tartagliani and his cop buddies multiple times throughout those years. The first incident, he was attacked outside of his home again. The second incident, he was thrown to the pavement and beaten outside of a town meeting. And the third incident, he was beaten so badly that he was hospitalized for weeks. Tiffany ended up suing Nick Tartagliani. He didn't win, but there was an undisclosed sum settled out of court. But more importantly, he had lost any credibility that he ever possibly had because of these repeat accusations of Nick Tartagliani, and people started actively calling for his public access show to end. So in the early 2000s, that's exactly what happened. The show ended and Clay Tiffany disappeared from public life. And in 2015, he died from heart failure. But in 2016, Nick Tartaglione was arrested for the execution-style murder of 4 men in a drug trafficking job gone wrong. Clay Tiffany was right. Nick Tartaglione was mob connected, he was corrupt, and him and his buddies were running as enforcers for the mob within the NYPD. And what's even crazier is that Nick Tartaglione was, at one point, Jeffrey Epstein's cellmate and the last person to ever see him alive that we know of. And real quick, if you like my videos and you want to see more in-depth writing from me about pop culture, movies,
you couldn't
TV,
make this
video
shit
games,
up.
weird historical facts, so on and so forth, you can do that here.
My favorite conspiracy theory by far is the conspiracy theory that there is no conspiracy theories. Like, why the fuck do everybody believe everything is a conspiracy theory? People thought it was a conspiracy theory when only a small amount of companies owned every single brand you could possibly imagine. That turned out to be real. People thought it was a conspiracy theory when they thought there was only a small amount of people who owned every single television network. That turned out to be real. Even cryptids. There's so many cryptids that have been proven to be real that before were considered fake. For the longest time, a lot of people thought dinosaurs weren't real and those were proven to be real. But then there's another side to it. A dinosaur could also be considered a dragon. We act like the government ain't never lied to us before. All they gotta do is shave off the horns and take away the wings and boom, you got a dinosaur. They look exactly the same. And no, all dragons don't have to fly. All dragons don't have to breathe fire. There's different types of dragons. There's water dragons. There's dragons that are designed just for land, and there are dragons that fly. Same thing with dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs that fly. There's dinosaurs designed specifically just to be in water. There's dinosaurs that spit fucking acid. There's dinosaurs designed specifically just to be on land and run. You never fully know what you think you know. There's always a deeper meaning to everything you could possibly imagine. Especially when the government controls all the media and all the belief systems we come to know as the truth in life. We never truly fully know anything. That's why the conspiracy theory of there's no conspiracy theories is fucking stupid.
Facts. Alright, YouTube, that's the video for today, man. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. Till next time.